If you've watched the NBA at all in the last decade or so, you've probably heard one of Mark Jackson's famous catchphrases about a superstar who's that man.
Mama, there goes that man.
Well, the NBA 2K League has that exact man. Superstar guard Nidal Nasser, who goes by the gamertag Mama I'm That Man, is a Bay Area native who has scored more points playing professional NBA 2K than any other person. What does that even mean? How do you get there? Why him? Let's take a look at that man. Okay, first the basic stats. Mama has scored 5,278 points in his 5v5 career. No one else in league history has hit 5,000. He's played 202 career games, and he's scored in double digits in 200 of them, which, needless to say, no one else has ever done. His career average of 26.1 points per game isn't the highest ever. It's a close second, generally depending on how you filter the minimum games, but he's miles ahead of the top per game guy, Chuck, on a total points basis. Put it this way. The all-time NBA leader in points per minute is Wilt in his epic 1961-62 season with 1.04. Mama I'm That Man's career average, not his best season, just his career average after 6 years of 24-minute games, is 1.08 points per minute. The longevity certainly helps, but Mama's been good at all three of his career stops. After being drafted in the second round of the first ever 2K League draft by Blazer 5 Gaming, he led the league in total points his first 3 seasons, averaging 27.9 points per game with the Blazers. He also won MVP in 2019 as the league's leading per game scorer. He was traded to Kingsguard Gaming for a season and a half, where he averaged 25.8 points per game, and then he got traded again to his hometown Warriors gaming squad, where he's averaged more than 20 points per game once again, even while moving to shooting guard. That adaptability points to some of what's made Mama so successful in his career. He's not the flashiest dribbler or even the most efficient shooter, but he's one of the smartest players of all time, knowing how to manipulate defenses to create looks for himself and for teammates, and he's able to adjust to new iterations of 2K year after year, one of the most important qualities for a professional 2K player. His IQ is evidenced by his place on the all-time assist leaderboard, where he ranks second by just 8 assists. The second point, his ability to adapt to the game year after year, is tougher to answer with a quick stat, but 2 career games, I think, will show it clearly. The first is his all-time masterpiece, 77 points in a single game. Again, a 24-minute game against the Bucks in 2020, which is the second most in a game all time.
Oh my, Mama I'm That Man is going off!
84 in 2018 is the record. Side note, it would have been more. The Bucks held the ball and quadruple team Mama in the fourth quarter. He had 69 points after 3, well on pace to get past 84, but I digress. Watch back the game, and your first thought is, wow, that's some terrible gameplay. And it was. 2020 gameplay was much less complicated and team-oriented and defensive than today's NBA 2K League gameplay is. But Mama flourished in it, shooting 30 for 35 from the field and 7 of 8 from 3, whether that was jump stopping into a tough paint layup or shooting from deep off the screen.
Mama's got 77!
Flash forward to 2023, a much more defensive game. It's Mama's first finals appearance after 5 years of earlier than expected playoff disappointment. He's about to win finals MVP for averaging 23 points and putting up a 13-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio in the dominant series win. It's the second half of Game 1, and it's time for Mama to take over. He starts with a tough 3 late in the shot clock. Next time down, his penetration leads to an easy dunk. Next possession, his own dunk. Now he's got a sharpshooter badge. Another dunk. Then he flares off a screen for a deep 3. Next possession, knowing the defender has to respect his shot, he hits the slip for an easy 2. Of the Dubs' 21 points in the quarter, Mama created 18 of them. He dominated over the course of the finals, and he put it all on display in every possible facet of the game. Sometimes the best players just get it done. That's what Mama's done year after year, bucket after bucket, on his way to becoming the best scorer in NBA 2K League history. The Bay Area native finally got his ring after 5,278 points and 6 years of being one of the best players in the league. Mama, there goes that man.